said it wouldn't take that long.
I hope not.
We signed the papers yesterday. What could there be?
Who knows? Maybe you'll get a few more things.
What's that supposed to be?
Come on, girls, not again.
No, I want to know what she means. Go ahead, spit it out.
You were here yesterday and you saw what I got.
That's why I'm going to tell me you're counting again.
Counting? What do you mean counting?
Tell her what.
Oh no, I'm not getting sucked into this.
She's been doing it her whole life. She's a counter. She keeps score.
That's ridiculous. I don't keep score.
No, it's you and your little black book. Every time Daddy gives something to someone else, you're there doing your own personal inventory.
No, I don't do that.
Yes, you do. Every birthday, every Christmas, every time any piece of property exchanged hands, you were there doing your own mental math.
Can we please just talk about something else?
Well, you two have no idea what it was like for me growing up. Mom and Dad always favored you two. Do you know how much they spent on your weddings? You each got at least $10,000 more than I did. And that was just the wedding. It was also the time that they
See, there it is. There she goes keeping score again. You should have been a freaking accountant.
Well, if you would
Would you
just
stop it?
But she was
I mean it. Stop.
You want to do okay?
Oh, hi, Andy. Yeah, we're okay.
Well, I'm glad we were all able to get together again on such short notice. I know it's a bit unusual.
we signed all the papers. I thought everything was taken care of.
Well, there's just one last thing. Your dad gave me very special instructions.
Wait, so there's more? Like a lot more?
Really?
I'll just let him talk.
Well, there's this one last item your father would have handled a little differently. Frankly, it's a little unorthodox for me, but I really need to do this how we want it. He was very specific.
Now you're making me nervous.
No, it's nothing bad.
So what is it then?
Well, you see, he had this box.
Wait, I think I remember that.
Yes, this box had very special meaning to your father.
Is it like super valuable?
Well, that's where it gets interesting. But before we get to that, I should probably read the note that he left with me.
Wait, this isn't going to be one of those treasure hunt things.
God, I love those. Do you remember those gifts you get at Christmas with all the clues? It would take you like an hour to find your present.
Well, this isn't quite that. It's a little more basic. Here, just let me read the note. To my children, this box has sat on my shelf for years. It was rarely discussed, and yet it has very special meaning to me. As you can imagine, this may be difficult to decide who should receive it upon my passing. So, I've asked that each of you try to explain your understanding of the box and its relevance. Then, based on your answers, Amy will decide who will inherit the box. I trust Amy implicitly, and I'm sure he'll be completely fair. I love you all equally, but one last item to be passed on this way. Perhaps you'll understand, perhaps you won't. Just know that my intentions were good. Love, Dad.
What the hell?
This is classic Dad.
It's nuts is what it is. He wants us to compete for this.
No, that's not it.
Not everything has to be competition, Sandy.
No, I know that's not what your father wanted.
Sure it is, but it's not fair.
God, give it a rest. It's not fair. We get it. You're the victim. I get it.
That's bullshit. We all know how this will end up. One of you two will get the box and the rest of us will just pretend everything was fair.
Well, what do you expect? Can you bet I orchestrated this?
Ladies, please, let's try to be civilized. I know this is not what your father wanted, and I can assure you, I'll be as fair as I possibly can.
I know you mean well, Andy, but there's a lot of history here. I mean, you don't
Can
even
you
know
just
that.
let him do what he came here to do?
So now you have something to say?
No, I just think we should calm down and get this over with, that's all.
Fine. Go ahead.
How's this supposed to work anyway?
Well, your father wanted each of you to share what you knew about the box. Anything special or relevant you may recall, I'll weigh your answers, and then determine your different ones.
Well, how will we know the criteria you're using to make your decision?
Oh, so look who's worried about it being fair now.
Just shut up. I'm trying to understand the process.
No, you're not. You're trying to game it so you get the best chance to win.
Honestly, girls, it's really counterproductive.
Well, how do you decide who goes first?
I don't know. That wasn't really specified.
Crazy.
She's right. I mean, if I go first, you two might learn something from what I say. I could help them somehow.
I say we go inside the rooms and tell you.
I know that may seem to make sense, but your father was very explicit in saying that you all had to be together in rooms.
So he was explicit about that, but not about who goes first?
How about if I just go first? Would that solve it?
No, because there's still an advantage for whoever goes last.
Honestly, I don't think it matters, but let's do this. I'll write down a number between 1 and 10, and the furthest away from my number goes first. Does that work for you?
I guess that's fair.
And you two?
Okay.
All right, go ahead, say what you guess.
I don't know, how about 7?
Sandy?
I'm gonna say 3.
Finally?
I'll go with 5.
Wait, so my number was 8. That
Damn
means
it, I knew I should have went high.
Sandy will go first, then Rachel, and last week's Sandy. Go ahead, Sandy, start us off.
Okay, let's see. What do I remember? I'm really gonna nail this. And don't you two try to copy me.
Just go.
Well, I definitely remember the box. Dad had it for a really long time. I remember thinking that it looked really well made and that it might be some kind of antique, so I photographed it and did a little research. It's definitely a collector's item. The appraiser said that.
You had the box appraised?
Well, I just submitted a photo. That's why the details aren't clear. They said that they would have to see it firsthand in order to validate its authenticity. But they did say that it appears to be African and made by a particular craftsman. I can't remember his name though. Is that going to count against me?
No, just keep going.
Because I could probably come up with it if it was important.
No, just go on.
Okay. Well, they did say that the wood is mahogany and that it's all handmade. I've been following the value of these, and the last one sold at auction for about $15K.
You mean you've been tracking the value of this box the whole
I
time?
told you she's a counter.
It's a hobby. Give it a rest. It's not like I was getting weekly updates.
Is that everything we got?
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I'm sure it's more than these two are going to have.
Well, great. Rachel, how about you?
Well, Sandy's right. I can track the daily street value of the box and intend to track my inheritance at the stock market.
Just stick to what you know about the box, okay?
Well, honestly, I don't know that much. I know that Dad was very protective of the box. I mean, a lot more so than his other things. He used to keep it on this shelf in his office. I know that he would take it down and clean it. I mean, everything else on the shelf is covered in dust. But that box, he's treated very carefully. And he had it for some time, and it seemed like it was really valuable. I mean, the edging around the
Wait,
box.
she can't use any of the stuff I said about value. That was mine.
Just let her keep going, okay?
Anyways, the edging around the box made it seem like it was an antique. But I didn't do a full market analysis or track the daily street value or anything like that. But that's really all I know. I never paid that much attention to it.
That's good. How about you, Tim?
I don't know. I think I'll just pass.
No, I really think you should take a turn. You probably want each of you to participate.
I know, but it's just...
Listen, he doesn't have to go if he doesn't want to.
Well, I can't make you, but I don't know. I really think you should take it. I really think you should share what you know about the box.
I guess. But the things I know aren't about the box itself. As a matter of fact, I don't know anything about how it was made or its value. But I do know a bit of its history, though.
Well, just share that then.
Let's see. Dad got the box in 1991. I think it was February 10th.
Wait, you know the exact date?
Just let him go.
That was the day after Uncle Adam's funeral. Our Uncle Adam died in a car accident. We hadn't seen our Uncle Adam or cousins for years. I guess he and Dad always fought as children. I asked Dad about it once, and he said they just didn't see eye to eye. And whenever they got together, they ended up fighting over something stupid.
But what's that got to do with the box?
I'm getting there. While we were at the funeral, Dad found out his brother had left him something. He didn't understand. I mean, they haven't talked for years. Why would Uncle Adam leave him something? I guess if you can figure out by now, that box is the item Uncle Adam left for Dad.
That's where it came from? How do you know that?
I was with Dad when it was given to him. He was totally baffled. He just stared at that box for like 10 minutes. He couldn't figure out why Uncle Adam would leave him that box. It wasn't like it was a family heirloom.
That is weird. You would have thought he'd leave it to someone in his family.
When he opened the box up, he found a note inside. I'm not sure what the note said, but it broke Dad up pretty badly. I never saw him like that before.
Did you ask him what the note said?
No, I couldn't. It just seemed way too personal. Anyway, that's really all I know about the box.
Thanks, Tim.
Can we look at the box for a second?
Well, sure. Don't you
Just
want
look.
to...
Hand me the box.
What's it say?
It's just a short note. My box full of memories. I only wish I had shared more of them with you.
That's crazy. I had no idea. So is that it? Just the note?
No, it looks like Uncle Adam filled the box with pictures.
Oh, these are great. Oh, is that one of his grandkids?
Yeah, I think so.
Look at this one of Dad and Uncle Adam fishing. Remember when we were little, they used to go fishing together all the
I
time?
think I remember that.
There must be 20 years of photos here.
I wonder why he never said anything.
It's kind of sad, isn't it?
Well, it must have been rough. All those years lost.
I guess that explains why Dad cherished this box so much.
Yeah, so that gets us back to who should get the box. I know it's a bit awkward, but this is the job I was assigned.
But, I mean, it doesn't really make sense for one of us to take the box now.
No, she's right. This box is part of our family, something our dad wants to share.
I know, and it's a beautiful sentiment, but I was told
Listen.
to.
Does it really matter who gets the box at this point? Do either of you care?
No, I know I don't care.
Neither. I don't need the box. Got my family.
They'd probably be very proud.